elbow-wing presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Tonight it's on to week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. And that is incomplete. We talk about this Seahawk defense.
And they're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And just nowhere to go for Connor. Defense gets to him, and they mark him short.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
They'll run for it with Connor. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's taken down inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 45 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a 1st down.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Able to get this one to McBride.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
Got a man and he hits it in stride.
And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drive.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
Ernest Jones. Able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Murray now, 3rd and goal. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And that sack brings up 4th and goal, a loss of 7. Big play. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. From 28 yards out. And this one is right through. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I'm the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. Commanding the offense will be the highly touted USC product, Sam Darnold.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Here's Darnold. Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
That's good for our Cardinals. First down.
On 1st and 10 is counter. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's Murray. Screen pass to Connor. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Here's Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16.
21 yards. And the Cardinals, first down.
To throw is Murray. And the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Murray now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take this one in
for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Seahawks, nothing.
The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense. Go around. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Yeah, Darnold's going to change the play. On play action, they'll throw. They'll let this go deep for Smith-Njigba. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 40 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Faking the give, Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Darnold trying to hustle everybody along with the clock moving.
It's 2nd down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball caught by his rookie wideout. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call. But for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Darnold. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. A play fake, and it's Darnold. Under pressure, they got him again. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Darnold's going to stay out there. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Now Murray off play action. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Murray again. This is Connor.
He'll be stopped short of the 25. A nice move, couldn't free him. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Murray. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To throw is Darnold. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
A final shot before the break, Darnold. And his throw here is incomplete.
So halftime is upon us.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third.
And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done. I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
On the counter, it's Walker.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now Darnold. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Now it's Darnold.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, Darnold.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Will Johnson there on the coverage.
Darnold now to throw. And that is incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is knocked away and incomplete. But I think it was a free play. Let's check the call.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks are back within a score. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and run. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
You know, sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good feeling or a good read, and he unleashed his defense on that one. Boy, they stopped them in a big way.
Yeah, I hate to be cliche, but sometimes we overanalyze. They just have more want. Look like they have more want right there.
More want and more people to the ball.
So here are the Cardinals to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here 1st and 10. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 and 2nd down.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Connor. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That's good for a Cardinals.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Here's Murray from midfield. Short one here, caught by McBride. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Murray now. And he is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A pickup of 27. And they pick up the 1st down in the process. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
12 more yards. That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard
To throw, it's Murray. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up. By Mack Wilson.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly.
It's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents up.